A parks director who left a 5-year-old in a van overnight has just had her case dismissed because the cop who was supposed to testify against her missed the court date. This is a stunning turn of events, and it's raising a lot of questions about how this could have happened. According to reports, the parks director, Ray, acknowledged that she didn't check the van to make sure it was empty before locking it up and going home for the night. Thankfully, the child was found safe and sound, but it's still a shocking lapse in judgment, and it's surprising that the case has been dismissed due to a procedural error. This case matters because it highlights the importance of accountability, especially when it comes to the care and safety of children. It's unacceptable that a parks director, whose job involves working with kids, could be so negligent, and it's equally disturbing that the case has been dismissed due to a mistake by the authorities. It's a reminder that the justice system is not infallible, and sometimes, mistakes can have serious consequences. Moving on to another disturbing story, a suspect in the KIRK shooting case has been smirking in court, while the widow of the victim has been overcome with emotion. The latest developments in the KIRK case are shocking, with the suspect appearing to show little remorse for his actions. The case is ongoing, and it's being closely watched by many, as it's a high-profile murder trial. The fact that the suspect is showing a lack of emotion in court is likely to anger many people, and it's a reminder that the justice system can be slow and frustrating at times. Meanwhile, in Oklahoma City, a man has been accused of throwing a Molotov cocktail at a stranger in a wheelchair and then tipping the victim into the flames. This is a horrific crime, and it's shocking that someone could target a vulnerable person in such a brutal way. The fact that the victim was in a wheelchair makes this crime even more disturbing, as it's a clear case of targeting someone who is already vulnerable. The suspect, Alexander Emery, is facing serious charges, and it's likely that he will face a lengthy prison sentence if convicted. Another disturbing story that's come to light is the case of a double amputee who was forced to lie in urine-soaked diapers and bedding for days, after her caregiver failed to bathe her for weeks. This is a case of shocking neglect, and it's appalling that someone could be treated in such a way. The fact that the victim was in need of 24/7 care and was still neglected in such a basic way is a scandal, and it's likely that the caregiver will face serious consequences for their actions. Finally, in a bizarre and disturbing case, a criminal defense attorney has been accused of killing his best friend and bodyguard during a fight at home. The attorney himself called 911 after the shooting, claiming that his roommate had been trying to gouge out his left eye. This is a complex and disturbing case, and it's likely that it will be a long and difficult trial. Tune in tomorrow when we'll be covering the latest developments in the trial of a former police officer accused of murdering his wife, and sign off.